All right, guys, let's go ahead and get started. I am Ryan Woodall, owner of Woodall Weight Loss Solutions. I'm glad you're all with us tonight. Thanks for tuning in. Today, I'm going to talk about questions. I ask everyone for questions. I got a lot of questions, text, email, Facebook Messenger. A lot of them were from potential clients. So a lot of the questions I got was kind of talking about, what we do. So I'm going to answer those. If you need to contact me, I am at Ryan Woodall, WWLS on Facebook, Woodall Weight Loss Solutions on Instagram. My email is woodallweightlosssolutions@yahoo.com, and you can text me at 417-838-1103. Thanks for those hearts. Guys, those hearts are like likes on Facebook, but they're unlimited. If you just tap the bottom right of your screen, that gives out hearts. I appreciate that very much. And like I said, they're unlimited, so just keep tapping away. All right, the first question is, what exactly is it that you do? What I do is I speak with clients on the phone or in a group setting. If I have a group session, if I have them fill out a questionnaire, we discuss their lives, the times of their days, their job, their physical abilities, kind of the framework of their day, and then we discuss everything that we're going to change. Then I write up a plan, send it to them for review, and everybody starts on Sundays. So the plan includes nutrition, exercise, and everything. All right, so you don't have to guess about anything. I show you exactly what I want you to do. Okay, and then we're in daily communication. I'm in daily communication with all of my clients. How did you get started with this? Well, I worked out my whole life. I started going to the gym when I was 14. I loved lifting weights. I had weights at home before I was 14, I think. And then what happened was my buddy, John Savington, was in a bodybuilding contest, Missouri State Bodybuilding Championship. And my wife was overdue, so she was like a week overdue with my son. So we went to the championship and watched my friend John. Well, his coach was John Gorman. So after that championship, I was just all jacked up. My workouts were awesome. It really inspired me. So that was in July. In October, I hired John Gorman, and in the next 6 months, I lost 62 pounds. I went from 242 to 180. So so I lost all that weight. Then I started helping other people do it. It started with one person, then it was 10, then it was 25, then it was 100, now it's 300. I carry about 300 clients at any given time. Okay, so that's how I got started with this. Why is it 80% diet? It's 80% diet because you can't outwork a bad diet. You can't outrun your fork. There's a million of those memes on Facebook, on the internet, talking about that. The diet is what changes your body. Okay? You can work out hard as you want. If you're not correct on your diet, it's not going to change your body. We've got to do everything together. We got to have the diet right, and we got to have your workouts right. But the diet is the part that we're failing at. Like I said, I lifted weights hard for 20 years. I just got fatter and fatter because I was going out after I worked out and getting Arby's and curly fries or whatever. It just didn't work. It just does not work. How do you help those with medical issues and or physical limitations? If I didn't have clients with medical issues or physical limitations, I wouldn't have any clients. All right? Everybody's got something wrong with them. I'm 41, people my age are starting to have heart issues and blood pressure and cholesterol and all that kind of stuff. I've got 8-year-olds all the way to 85-year-olds. So, this plan, your plan is written for you. Okay. If you can't do things, physically, if you have physical limitations, I've got clients in wheelchairs, so it's written for you. Okay. If it was hardcore bodybuilding and crazy restrictive diet, then no one would be successful. My clients are successful because I give them what they can do. Okay. I don't live in Springfield. How do you help those that aren't local? I have clients from Hawaii, Alaska, England, Germany, Scotland now. I have clients all over the world. Having someone, I talked about this yesterday on my video, having someone in the gym with you is the smallest part of this whole process. Okay? I cover all of it. I tell you exactly what to do. Okay? And again, it's 80% diet. So, you know, it doesn't matter where my clients are at. They get the same service as people here in Springfield. You know, my clients in, you know, I got a couple of guys in London. You know, they're 6 hours ahead of me. So if I'm still awake at midnight, then they're already messaging me their weight, you know, because it's 6 a.m. in London. So this is just what I do. You know, it doesn't matter where you're at. I probably only about half of my clients are local. The rest of them are all over the United States. I mean, all over the place, all four corners of the U.S. and outside of the U.S. So I can help no matter where you're at. What kind of workouts do you put people on? I kind of talked about that a little bit ago. I've got people that in wheelchairs. I've got people that can barely walk. I've got people that can only walk for 10, 15 minutes without giving out. And then I've got people that lift weights like I do. So what I do, and I've had people that could barely walk, and after a period of time with me, now they're lifting weights like I do. So what I do is I start you with what you can do, and then I change that over time so you gradually get stronger. You know, we gradually increase your workouts. Okay, so it takes time. That's why if someone's with me 8 weeks and I just have them on cardio and they say, well, I got this, you know, my answer is, we don't even have you lifting weights yet. You know, there's a whole nother program after program after program with the weights. Cardio changes the size of your body, weights change the shape of your body, so they're both important. Okay, do you count calories? No, we don't count calories. What I do is, as a trainer, I have the macros, protein, carb, and fat, that I want for you based on your activity level, your height, your weight, all that stuff. Those numbers are built into the menus. So if you eat how I have listed for you, then you're going to get those macros. Okay, so I'm teaching you how to eat. I'm not teaching you to put numbers in a calorie app. Okay, and people, it takes a while to get used to that, because everyone's used to tracking their calories and counting points, doing all this crazy stuff, and it's not necessary. What I want from you is I want you to learn how to eat. That you can do forever. That you can do without a smartphone. All right? So that's the important part. Counting calories isn't something you'll continue to do, and we don't do anything that you won't continue to do. I'm super busy and don't have time to make complicated meals. Is it just regular food? I tell everybody I'm no gourmet chef. All right, I present the food to you simply. Okay, you can make it as complicated as you want, but the food's simple. Okay, everything I eat is fast. You know, fast cooking, you know, reheat. A lot of people, I've talked about meal prep quite a bit. A lot of people do meal prep on Sunday, and then they have their meats, you know, and rice and potatoes and everything else for the rest of the week. So they can just grab it. Okay, so that's good too. It's just normal food. There's no, you know, crazy expensive organic stuff. You know, you can eat that if you want, but you don't have to. Okay. I've already done all the other diets. I went to all the weight loss places and failed. Why would it be any different with you? That's a good question. And I take great pride in people coming to me that have already done all that other stuff, you know, and weren't successful. You have to have a plan that works, and you have to be accountable to someone to keep you on track, okay, and have someone overseeing the plan and making changes. That's the part that's missing. If you go weigh in once a week, you're going to quit going, and that's not enough support. If you meet a trainer a couple of times a week, that's not enough support. If I get a question at midnight on Friday night, I answer it. No one does that. Okay, now there's lots of dedicated trainers out there, but you know, most trainers, like at the gym, they go to work, they go home. You know, so at Friday night at midnight, they could care less what your question is. They're living their own lives. They're out with their friends. They're doing whatever. I'm at home working. So that's one of the reasons my clients are so successful, is because I pretty much dedicate my life to doing this. My mom asked me a while ago what I was doing. I said, I'm going to the gym. She said, well, that sounds familiar. It's like, that's all I do. I go to the gym, I work, I spend time with my family. That's it. So, you know, my dedication to you and my, you know, promise to you is that I'm going to keep on you and I'm going to help you as much as I possibly can. Okay? Every single client. You have to want to do this, but if you want to do this and you're communicating with me, you know, then we're going to get it done. All right? And once again, I'm on Facebook at Ryan Woodall, WWLS. I'm on Instagram at Woodall Weight Loss Solutions. And then my email is woodallweightlosssolutions@yahoo.com, or you can text me at 417-838-1103. So if you aren't a client, which many of these questions were from people that aren't already a client, I would love to work with you. Just let me know. All right? I'm ready to go. Anybody have